Here we are. Welcome everybody to today's stream. Thank you. Thank you. Thank God we can finally fucking play this game. Holy shit, I've been so excited to play this game for real. It's such a great thing that we finally get to play this. And I'm so excited. You don't even know half of it. So, yeah. First off, hi everyone. How's everyone doing? How was your days? Because mine was pretty okay. I spent a ton of time setting everything up today, and it needed some time to rework because the stream layout is not really done for 3D with 3DS capture in mind. Well, it's not really 3DS capture, it's an emulator. I'm just going to outright say it, it's an emulator. And the reason why I can openly say it is, unlike other streamers, I actually have this here. This thing. If you don't know, it's the original copy of Monster Hunter 4. The Japanese one. I got it in the mail today. Yeah, the copy is obviously in my stuck in my 3DS right now. But yeah, I got it in the mail today. I decided I will take it. I installed the patch on my 3DS. My 3DS is homebrewed. That's why I can do that. I installed the patch there. So I can play it on my 3DS as well. And then I dumped the ROM for this one. For the Japanese version of Monster Hunter 4. And I applied the patch on my PC. So we can actually play this game in all its glory on an emulator. And probably the best way to play Monster Hunter 4 with the patch. If you want to see, if you want to have more info on the patch, please visit in the description. I have a link to the Forgotten Monster Hunter Discord server. Pretty important. There's a ton of guys there that's poured their hearts into translating this game. This game never released in the West. We never got the original Monster Hunter 4. And it's such a fucking shame that we never got it. But with the power of original copies and the power of translators and coders, we can now play this. Pretty cool, huh? So yeah, I did all of this today. I set everything up. Took quite some time, and now we can finally play this game on stream. And I'm so excited to stream this game. You don't even know half of it. It's so good. I'm expecting so much out of this because here's the thing. I like Tri, the original Tri. I like way more than 3 Ultimates, and that's the reason why I'm so excited for this, because I don't enjoy 4 Ultimate that much. I like it a lot, but not that much, really. And I want to see how the original Monster Hunter 4 was, because there's always a lot of changes between versions. It always has been that way. And you know, this was never released in the West, and now we get to play it, which is fun. Let me first off get rid of this and this. Now you can also see the screen. So yeah, we're using this setup. I sure should hope that everything works as intended. I spent some time setting this up. The mouse is a little bit foggy on this one. We'll see how this goes. So yeah, I'm going to try to... you have the bottom screen right there. I'm going to try to navigate this somehow. I made this into two screens, so that when I'm hitting this, yeah, I can hit the bottom screen with the mouse. We won't use the bottom screen as much, but I just wanted you to see it as well. Oh god, name. So yeah, let's create a character. Okay. I absolutely love this patch so far. I only I made a character before to test it out, and it's absolutely phenomenal. I hope we can play all of the game in this one. I'm so excited to do this. So yeah, let's create our character this time. I did make a I don't know, let's get a little bit of tone on there. I did a ton. Let's see. So yeah, the reason I'm most excited is because I love Monster Hunter Tri a lot more than 3U. So I really hope that I will love this game. I don't know, let's make it blue. We won't see it for long. I seriously hope I will love this game more than 4 Ultimate. Thanks for joining me, by the way. I have your patch in the I have a link to the Discord in the description. So yeah, I don't know. I hope people will check it out. My god. Seeing this up close is a little bit unsettling. I hope this setup works. It's absolutely cool that we have stuff like this that never got released in the West. This one. Let's take this one. Features. Yeah, no, I don't need features. Eye color. Wait, what? Don't we have a color selector? Or was that added later on? Maybe. Let's look at the hairstyles. Let's see which one we like most. I really want to make a screenshot of all of my Monster Hunter characters and have like a bottom row on stream. Where we have our Monster Hunter characters. This character that I have, by the way, in the bottom left side of the screen is a pixel art that I did of my Frontier character, which is fun. It took me way too long to make, and I'm too lazy to make more, so we're stuck with this. I think in Monster Hunter 4 I always... God damn it. Oh. I always chose this one. I like this one a lot. I want to do more of those character pixel arts, but I'm a little bit too lazy to do that. It took me like, I don't know, maybe 5-6 hours or so, and yeah. Oh, blue, dark blue. Here we go. I think that's a good color. Voice. I think I like this one. Let's... Do we really have no eye color option? Probably not. Let's look at some of these colors. Oh my god. Let's take this one. I think this one looks most human from all of them. No. Confirm. Yes. Oh yeah, Palico. I forgot. Let's name it after my cat. My cat is called Simba. As usual. They usually don't have my cat's fur patterns here. I mean, maybe this? Oh my god. What are those colors? I think I like this one best. Yeah, I do the copy pasting together a lot for my thumbnails. Hey, welcome to the stream. Oh my god. This mouse seriously is the worst. If it looks like I'm moving slowly, it's the fault of this fucking mouse. Clothing. I like the Little West. Cute. Go back. Eye shape. Oh. I like this one. This one is the best. Ears. Like type. Holy shit! I think this mouse is dying. Tail. I'm glad we don't use. Usually, Monster Hunter 4U didn't use a lot of the stylus, so it should be fine. I like this one because it's a little bit higher pitched. Okay. Yeah. I think for the stream, this one is a little bit better. Target cam. Items. Come on. I think this one is a little bit better for stream. Because you actually can see the map in big. I think that's better. Let's go. Let's go through the intro. The intro to Monster Hunter 4 is always great. It's one of the best intros to any Monster Hunter game. The thing is, it runs so smooth on emulator. It's so good. Yeah. I'm not really good at reading text. I'm I don't know. I don't like reading text aloud a lot, so... So yeah, we're basically going to be enlisted as hunters. The thing that I noticed is the Caravaneer actually asks you if you if you got it, and the default answer is set to yes a lot. Like the owl in Ocarina of Time, which is kind of funny. I think they changed it in for you. So yeah, we're basically on a cruise on the same sand ship to a place called Valhabar. It's genuinely funny to me. If I didn't notice any changes or something, please enlighten me. Oh. What? So it's basically going to teach us how we approach the Darren Moran fight. I mean, as a seasoned veteran, this is not that hard, but... Well, we got some Duramboro-sized, yeah, he doesn't want to say it. I don't know why the connection to my circle pad, why it says that the connection to my circle pad is lost. Does For You have a character importer? I think that was a thing in Monster Hunter 1, as I remember. It probably has, yeah. So yeah, we basically go through this. Nope, we don't want to listen again. So yeah, this is the first time experiencing this game, though. But the intro is pretty much the same as it is in For You, if I remember right. The game looks absolutely stunning on an emulator. What? This is not Monster Hunter World. This is better Monster Hunter World. We won't get to hunt Darren Moran yet, fully. But this is a better siege fight. Yeah, I know all about target mode, come on. Probably my favorite of the Monster Hunter Siege fights. Nope. And this is only the intro to the game, by the way. Like, the game immediately throws you into this fight. Probably one of the greatest intros in Monster Hunter. I hope the audio levels are fine. Probably one of the coolest sequences, intro sequences. It's so good. Like, if this is what Monster Hunter Wilds desert area will look like, holy shit. Like, just a huge open area. And then we have to bring back Dara and Moran. And I'm going to be happy. Here we go. And that's a curious scale, by the way. Is not important to the story at all. Not important. Here we are in our hub area. In our first hub area. Valhabar. I hope that's how you pronounce it. I can only hope the game runs fine. I did check the configuration in the beginning, but... So yeah, the Caravaneer is just someone who looks for a caravan, looks to build a caravan for us, and he wants us to join as a hunter, and we're going to oblige him, and yeah. Going to introduce us to the main things. I like the starting armor in this game, by the way. It looks clean. So yeah, let's introduce ourselves to all of the people here first. The armory is useless as in every game. He's just called the man. So yeah, this is where we're going to be spending a lot of time crafting our armor. Let's see. That's all we can make for now. We are going to be able to forge all of the weapons. And yeah, Monster Hunter always has a ton of weapons. So yeah. I'm pretty open to all weapons, but I'm always gravitating towards switch axe, obviously. So yeah, if you want, leave a suggestion for what I should do. I'm always gravitating towards switch axe, but Insect Glaive and Charge Blade are probably the strongest. Although they are the strongest in 4U, I don't know if they are the strongest in this game. Here we go. So yeah, I think that's a caravan. Oh my god, gunlands. I can try gunlands. So yeah, we're not going to buy anything yet. So yeah, this is a street cook. Okay, I'll try gunlands and charge blade. I also want to try switch axe, obviously, but come on. I know where everything is. It's not that different so far from for you. I'm seriously. Did they say it works different? That would be interesting. Charge blade. Yeah, since this runs on emulator, we won't have Street Pass. We won't be able to use Street Pass. First off, it did say it disabled my circle pad, which is weird because I'm using a controller, and the controller was connected at all times. Oh yeah, the quest counter is in the bottom here. So yeah, they're going to teach us the basics, obviously. But this will give us enough opportunities to try out our weapons first. Let's see how this game runs in the field. I've tried out most of the settings, but not all of them, and it's kind of scary. Does it look a little bit more colorful? I don't know. Oh my god, they have that under everything. The fucking listen again thing. It's going to be annoying, right? Oh my god. Let's also take a mini whetstone. Let's see what the charge blade is about. Let's try it out on some monsters. Yeah, I know. I know. It does have... It does have, oh my god. It does have one of the most extensive tutorials in the series, to me. I think Monster Hunter 4 and Monster Hunter Tri are probably the best tutorials in the series. That's where some of the other games are a little bit lacking. As someone who's played all of these games, these tutorials are, you know... Wait, what? Wait. That doesn't seem right. Oh my god. Get me through these tutorials already. Let me see this real quick. Oh. Wait, there's no way to power up your shield? Didn't they say they have... Oh, you can't power up your shields. That is a huge downgrade to me. I like the way a gun charge blade plays in the original. Equipment info. Gold. Oh my god, that's going to get annoying. If that continues, that's going to be a little bit annoying. There is the X and Y attack is missing. Like the X and Y power up your shield. It's not much of a charge blade then. Not really. Because you're not charging anything. Well, you're charging your files. So... I can definitely see why they did what they did. So yeah, it's a... It's definitely very different because you're just using sword mode to charge it. And then unleash on axe mode. Instead of using your files to power up your shield. That's very, very different. What does the quest actually say? One well done and one rare. Okay. Here we go. That's a well done one. Come on. To me, it flows a little bit worse than. Here we go. That's a rare one. It flows a little bit worse than for you, for sure, but I would need to look into how bad it is. That was a little bit too early. We only need one steak, We only need 2 steaks. One rare and one well done, so that should be enough for the first quest. That's an interesting change. Could have delivered the rare one first. So yeah, this was the game where Chargeblade got introduced. So, but it seems really weird because when the Switch Axe was introduced, it basically plays like it did in all of the following games. Like, they didn't have to change that much, but with Chargeblade, it seems like they didn't know what they were doing with it in this game. It's kind of weird. Because when they introduced Switch Axe in Try, they basically had everything figured out. You can do your elemental discharge, you can do your wild swing and stuff. Here we go. That makes a lot more sense. Now I'm kind of interested how Insectlave plays in this game. Equipment. We'll see how Insectlave plays, because if it plays differently... I didn't even know her name was Sophia, by the way. Is it something that you guys, with translating, made up, or is that really her name? Because in 4U she's just called the Guild Mom. They don't really have a name. Let's see. I've done this one. Second screen is kind of small on my end. Huh. That's interesting because none of the handlers actually in canon have a real name, I find. Like, even none of the characters have a real name, apparently. Like, they're just called by their title every time. I know. I know. So yeah, these first quests are kind of filler. Yeah. They are going to try to teach you. Oh, God damn it. They do have real names. They probably did get them in the animation, yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about that. They have always kept it a little bit vague in terms of lore. Nothing important. Huh. I've never noticed this, but you don't really think about it a lot too. Oh yeah, that already feels more like Insect Glaive. Oh yeah, that feels like the For You Insect Glaive a lot. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know if it takes away or adds to it. I mean, it's okay that everyone has a name, surely. But yeah, they tried something different in Rise, where they basically added a lot more personality to the characters. And I think it kind of worked as well. So yeah, ledge climbing was introduced in this game, so you know. Where are you pinging? Like down here. Yeah, I know everything. I always found the aces to be weird characters, even in this game. But yeah, I think it's okay if Monster Hunter goes the route of having, you know, more personality in their characters. I think you know, we should go. In terms of story, we should go in that direction. Not that Monster Hunter needs a character-driven story, by the way. That's not what I'm saying. Monster Hunter's always shined when the story is kind of kept vague. Most of the time. It's mostly just go over there, kill that thing, so we can move on. This was really the first time where they introduced a more direct approach to a story. I love how the Jagi are basically introduced as threats. They overdo it a little. For me, they overdo it a little in the department of tutorials. The cinematics are great, especially the way it goes from cinematics into gameplay is incredible. So far it doesn't deviate too far from for you, just some of the weapons. Where I want to see how far it deviates is probably high rank, how that whole thing is handled. Because it's, you know, it's the meat and potatoes of for you. And obviously monster strength. Monster strength is always something that, I don't know, the ultimate versions kind of don't get right for me, at least. That's my main critique point on Free U, by the way. Is that the original Monster Hunter Try combine the mushrooms, herbs. Yeah, I know. Let me combine. Here we go. We made potions, and then we make mega potions. Go. So yeah, the way that Try handles a monster balance is really, really interesting. Because Try actually eases you into the monsters really efficiently. Like, every monster is a threat and teaches you something new. And the way the ultimate version works is most of the monsters are just trivial. They're just filler until you get to high rank. And I don't like that. So I don't know how this game treats the monsters. But we'll see once we're back. It looks a little bit rougher around the edges, I find. I mean, that's to be expected, obviously. It looks a little bit rougher around the edges. But that can obviously add to the charm of the game. So what? These options are annoying. So yeah, you can actually hunt with other players in multiplayer on emulator. I know these mechanics already. So yeah, let's go to the deployment boards. Yeah, you're going with me. I don't have any equipment for you. Go. The obligatory fetch blue mushroom quests. Oh no. Don't tell me. I'm going to try out a new weapon for each of these quests until we get serious. So let's go with gun lance this time. I haven't tried out gun lance in this game. Even in 4U, I haven't tried it out yet. Let's keep the mega potions. Yeah, this is just mushroom gathering right now. The worst part of any Monster Hunter beginning is the gathering quests. Let's see how Gunlance plays. I obviously don't know the combo. Okay. This is this. This is normal shelling. Oh. Do they have... The third one is... You can instantly reload. This is full reload. I think that's Wyvern Fire. Also, you can only go into the slam with this combo, it seems like. I like the way Gunlance plays in future titles, especially in Rise. But I don't know if I like the old Gunlance. Oh, is that returning as a mechanic too, again? Do you have to knock them out again in order to get their horns? Because that was a mechanic in Try, but it wasn't really a mechanic in 4 Ultimate. So if knocking them out comes back, it will probably be in this game. It was a thing in Try, but they removed it in 3U. So let's gather blue mushrooms. Unique mushrooms. I'm having no luck with the mushroom gathering. Like, holy shit, the last time we played Try, I spent like almost... Okay, this is getting annoying. This is getting really annoying. I did like spend 50 minutes almost gathering mushrooms, and I didn't get enough. I really hope this game throws me a curveball here. How many do we have? Two. Yeah, that's a ore gathering spot. I forgot to take a pickaxe with me. Yeah, it was the online gathering quest, by the way, like the one with 12 unique mushrooms. And that drained me a lot. It was in the deserted islands and 12 unique mushrooms, and I got almost none the entire time. I don't think there's mushrooms in this area. Obviously, these quests are designed around you moving around the map. I don't know where all of the mushroom gathering spots are. There's more ore gathering. Let's go to area 9 first. I'm having no luck with unique mushrooms. Here we go. One more, come on. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, no. It couldn't be that I get unique mushrooms. Oh, god damn it. You can't gather bones. I'll also probably go with switch axe, probably. I don't think I'll go for gun dance. Doesn't feel great to me. Gun dance never felt great to me until the changes in World and Rise. Never really liked it that much. And Switch Axe is obviously always a solid choice. I don't know how much of a focus on gathering there is in this iteration. In 4U you get your trading and stuff where you can multiply all of the items. It really sucks that I forgot my mining pick, my pickaxe. Okay. So yeah, I don't think I will show most of these gathering quests until I really have to on stream. This was just the first stream, should be, you know, my unbridled reaction to it. If we can, I'd like to keep those off stream. Because I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's good watching, you know? Me just running around like a maniac trying to get mushrooms. So yeah, it doesn't have G rank. That's the main difference probably. But I'd like to know if the monsters feel different in this one. Because I don't know, you might have not played Try and Be Ultimates. But those two games feel very, very different to each other. And I've played 4 Ultimates, so I know how that feels. So would be cool to see, you know, what did they change? Why is it always the fucking mushrooms that give me trouble? You don't have any as well, I think. Nope. You're not getting my unique mushrooms. Although that's cool. So yeah. Monster Hunter Try and Monster Hunter Try and 4U feel very, very Monster Hunter Try and 3U feel very different to each other. Not sure if this applies here, but I actually find it refreshing that I don't know, Monster Hunter Try is such a cohesive experience. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the one unique mushroom. Having such a hard time gathering unique mushrooms. Tri is such a cohesive experience somehow. I don't know why the other two are so different. But yeah, I'm going to stream Tri online as well. I'm not sure how far I'll get into this one. But yeah, the online aspects would be better if we had, you know, more people to play with than just me. I'm not too into soloing all of the online, but we have a choice mushroom. I don't know if I would call gen games rushed. I wouldn't say Tri feels genuinely rushed. It feels like they crafted something that's really good and then they kept it at that. It has a smaller roster for sure, but I can accept that. And Free You, for some reason, feels like they are rushing you through the early game. The early and mid game feels so incredibly rushed. It's insane. Like seriously, I managed to get I mean, sure, some weapons in Tri only have. I feel like missing is not a good identifier. I'd actually say it's better for it. I would say less is more sometimes. I feel it's better off not having all of the weapons. That's just the way I feel about it. I think I tweeted something today even. I was saying like Wilds needs to cut down on weapons heavily. And that's my take. I just feel like they have more time polishing the weapons when there's less of them. I find the weapon types are a little bit overblown. But that's just my opinion, but you know. Yeah, I can see that. I hate that. I really like rotating out weapons because it gives actually more ideas. I would like to. The thing that I like about my idea about weapon types is give us a roster of maximum 8 weapons from the old games and maybe rotate in 2 new weapons. So that makes a whole of 10 weapons. But if we accept that all 14 weapons are coming back, there's never going to be any new weapons. All creativity is lost with gameplay. Like, we can never have new weapons because we always have to have all 14. And balancing the game around 14 weapons already is way too hard. That's how you get bow being absolutely broken in World and Rise. Like, you can't balance it around it. It's not possible. I think what makes Tri, in retrospect, so good is that they simplified a lot of systems. And it shows that they had more time developing the weapons that they had. Obviously, they didn't have as many weapon types, as many different weapons. Because the monster roster is also smaller as well. That's my 2 cents on it. I'd love for them to go back to cutting down weapons, but it's not going to happen. Here we go. Let's try out Switch Axe for now. How Switch Axe feels in this game. I wanna know. Come on. It's definitely a controversial take, but I feel like they should rotate out some of the weapons. Underwater combat is generally something that I love. I have 0 issues with underwater combat. It's not used that much in Tribe, by the way. Like, underwater combat is used sparingly in Tri. A little bit more in Free, but even then it's like very bare bones. If underwater combat returns again, I want it to be a whole thing that they took time and effort to developing. It feels a bit tacked on in Tri. Obviously, the main monster is using it, but it's like only one monster really uses underwater most of the time. Like fuck, I can't say it. Royal Ludroth doesn't need underwater to function. That's how he returned ever since. I think the conversation around underwater combat has shifted a lot. It has shifted from being disliked to now genuinely a lot of people want it back. So yeah, this feels like for you, Switch Axe. I feel already right at home with that Switch Axe. Yeah, so the conversation around underwater has shifted a lot. I mean, that's what gameplay systems are for. You're so forced to interact with it. Like, the main gimmick of this game is ledges, and you have to interact with them constantly. And mounting. That's what new gameplay systems are for. And I find underwater generally makes the game better. I don't know how I feel about ledges in this game. You can theoretically dismount, but whoever does it, like, I mean, you can theoretically push Lagiacross out of the water. Well, maybe not. I don't know. You can wait for him to come out of the water. This is getting ridiculous. I think people want it back because people generally liked it and they want an improved version. I don't think people want the old underwater combat back, obviously. That's not going to work. But it's a general thing that people liked. I still think some of the best monsters are underwater monsters in the series. And yeah, people always cling on to possibilities. Obviously, you know. Like, what would that monster be in a new and improved underwater combat, for example? That's just a possibility that can happen. Like, I don't know if they should have made it so you can lure monsters out. It is forced on you, but it is kind of the central thing for the game. I mean, you can't avoid ledges. So ugh. I hate that this happens all the time. I need to look into if there's a fix for that. And yeah, the whole theming around the game is underwater combat because obviously Moga Village is right there. I think that wouldn't work if you somehow manage to avoid it. You can kind of avoid it with stuff like fishing out Gobble. That really adds to the game. Like, a legitimate way to avoid having to fight Gobble underwater is just by fishing him out. It works. It's in-game. It's really, really well designed. I don't know. That's my 2 cents. But yeah, try for me is probably the peak in terms of 3rd gen. I think what makes it good is the simplicity. I feel like if the devs try to add too much, it sometimes backfires. And Monster Hunter is an absolutely bloated series as well. Like, there's way too much stuff. There's way too many monsters to add. Like, seriously, if they would make another GU where they basically added all of the monsters. If they wanted to add all of the monsters in one game, that would be absolutely hell. Because it's so many. Okay. Let's try out a new weapon. I think we're going with Switch Axe, but let's give the hammer a chance. Go. They did a lot with underwater combat, I feel like, what they wanted to. It's still pretty underutilized, I'd say. Like, I think 3U added, like, what, Plesiov and Dire Morales as underwater fights, and Abyssal Lagiacros. So yeah, I don't know. That's not too many monsters that even utilize it. Bucknets. And some herbs. Why not? I want to see what this game is made of. This is going to be an interesting game, for sure. I liked For You. I have my criticisms about For You. A lot of them, actually. But I really liked For You. So yeah, more on the side of what I didn't like about Free U as much. Free U feels incredibly rushed. I did all of the online stuff in Free U until G rank solo. It was that easy. It's like you can solo all of it until you get to G rank. And seriously, after I replayed it, I think this year, like a few months ago, in Try. I mean, kinda, but they always have shifted features around. You can see that in those, by the way. They've always shifted features. I don't get the angry player base part because seriously it made the game better, in my opinion. I mean, sure, second gen had a ton of weapons and stuff, but to me, they don't really feel too fleshed out. Gunlance was absolutely broken in second gen. But I feel like they always shifted parts around of it. Like the farm wasn't even there in those. I don't know how much those built up on, but they got rid of the season system as well. I find that sometimes game developers, especially in long-standing series, try a little bit too hard to keep all of the features that they previously had. And I think it should be a thing that you go back to the drawing board with each new entry from beginning. Because here's the thing. You can even see it in this game and for you, by the way. All of the weapons that were previous in the game, in Free U, feel the same way in this game that they did in Free U. Because they used the same animations, the same stuff. They didn't add anything to it. That's just it. They didn't put effort into them. They were just added because they were there before. They didn't think about, does it make sense? Does it not make sense? I hope my point is clear on that. Like, you need to sometimes take a step back and look at the game for what it is and see, does it make sense to have this in the game? That's what I think mostly, you know, stuff like Zelda survived that long, because they really tried to reinvent the wheel every time they did a new game. I mean, what happens when you try to bring out a new game every time is it just add on features, is you turn out with the new Super Mario Bros. Series. I'm not sure about that. They don't feel different at all. They don't feel different to me from what I played in Free U. I mean, all of them got ledge attacks, that's obvious. But the core mechanics stayed the same for a long time, I'd argue. But yeah, you need to sometimes take a step back. That's what they did, by the way, with World. They took a step back and changed every weapon. For better or for worse. What do we try next? Let's try this. I mean, they always have been pretty good about weapons, is what I want to say as well. They have been pretty good about changing the weapons up. So far they haven't missed too much, but you know. Oh my god, is it gone again? I need to seriously look into that. It drives me up the fucking wall. What am I even doing? I didn't pay attention. Poncho. I mean, even Switch Axe feels a little bit different, but it's not that different from what it was before, to be honest. I can only speak on Switch Axe. I mean, but that's just adding new moves to it. They didn't change the feel of the weapon. They just added new moves. And some of it changes a little bit up. But I can only say from Switch Axe, it doesn't feel that different from what I played in Tri and 3U. And I played Tri recently. I think they tried to change a lot later on in GU with the hunter arts and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I just feel like the roster's a little bit bloated. You can definitely morph. You can infinitely morph and try if you try hard enough. I think so. I need to change that. I need to look into that. But you can definitely you can morph from the stab into sword mode and from the swipe into axe mode. That's something I definitely know for sure that you can do in Try. I would have to replay some stuff in Try. I haven't played Try in a while. Played it last week, but that was only the mushroom quest, so didn't get to use my Switch Axe a lot. Oh, you mean Wild Slash? I'm not sure you can actually. Can you do that in this game? Can you morph from that? I can try it out later. But yeah, they've always added more morph attacks in Switch X ever since its inception. When I'm done with Conchu Murder, I'm going to try it out. Even then, I wouldn't say it changes up the playstyle, by the way. That's just one more morph. The only... Well, I wouldn't say the only time, because Chiyu changes up the playstyle for all of the weapons. But the biggest jump was when they did it, what they did to Switch Axe in World. And Rise, for that matter. Rise Switch Axe feels so different from the World Switch Axe. It's insane. Just have the slightest inkling, for example, that bringing back all 14 weapons and having to develop them into new movesets that are quicker and more fluid took a lot of time away from World, because when World initially came out, it was bare bones. It was absolutely bare bones. Like, I dropped that game a week later because I was done with it. I just have a feeling that if you take away a bunch of weapons, you might be able to develop them better. But that's just my opinion. I don't know. Oh my god, those loading scenes? Holy fuck, they were long. They even are long now on PS4. On the base PS4, they are still long. I wouldn't be able to play World or Iceborne if I didn't have a PS5. The PS5 loads it so quickly. It's a game changer. Base World was so bare bones. There was nothing there. Okay. Do I have slowdown on this? So yeah, we need to do all of the villager requests right now in order to progress. And we get our first monster hunt, by the way, in the Saltas. So I'm going to go with Switch Axe. It's the weapon I can compare to most because I use it in for you. It's just the weapon I use most. It's my main weapon for a reason. Can we upgrade my switch axe? Obviously we can. Switch axe, what do we have? Warm pelts we do get from Kelvies, so we might have to hunt a few Kelvies. Here we go. Ouch. Oh my god, it has slowdown. So yeah, we were bound to run into the same problem that 4U has. 4U had, on my emulator, had severe slowdown in the towns. But yeah, base world was a shit show for me. I didn't like it. And I still don't. So I still don't like it as much. Oh, you can morph. Okay. Do we have slowdown on everything? Check this real quick. Let me check something. CPU is fine. Let me try something. I don't know. Ugh. That hurts my eyes. I was playing at 2x resolution. So far. This PC, you have to realize this PC is relatively old. So it has to play the game on an emulator and stream as well. So it's not perfect, but it should be above 60, I feel like. I don't know. Native resolution just looks horrible. Can we change something? Other graphics settings? Maybe... What? It was fine up until now, by the way. I don't know. I just changed the render settings a bit. Let's see how it works. Still has a bit of slowdown. check real quick again. That all looks good. I could try capping it at 30 FPS. It was hitting 60 pretty consistently, so I don't know. None of both. Graphics. Seriously taking the piss right now. I don't know. Let's get it back to native. Why not? Native looks horrible, but at least the game runs well. Let's get it to native, and I'm going to try to figure out something for next stream. I don't want to derail the stream too much. Native just looks blurry and horrible, but that's okay. If the game runs at consistently 60. I don't know if it's the emulator just sometimes, or if it's a programming error in the emulator maybe. That might be also it. Or it's this PC. But yeah, I don't know anything about that. I mean, it's serviceable. I don't know how it looks on stream for you guys. It looks a bit better than on my screen. On my screen, it looks a little bit horrible, but maybe it looks better on your screens. Because I'm running this on a big TV screen, so obviously the lower resolution will look horrible. But at least it gets consistently 60 again. But yeah, so far we're getting the full 3S experience, so yeah, that's true. It will look great on 3DS. Now we're even getting the way it looks on 3DS, so it's a good 3DS experience. Let me just say this. Okay. Are you kidding me? I seriously need to look this up. The Wild Swing really does it, huh? The Morph Slush from Wild Swing is good. I'd say. Gives you a little bit of more options. Switch is still the weapon I'm most comfortable with, so I think that's what we're going for in this playthrough. The no 3D is already on. With the 3D effect on, it would look blurry as fuck. I've had that today, earlier when I set it up, and I had to use a cheat to remove that. But yeah, locking it at 30 FPS might work. I think after this stream I'm going to play a bit more, you know, to gauge how to best do this, or if there's anything I can do to get better performance. Honestly, 4U is running better on emulator. 4U I can, on this PC at least, I could record at, what was it, 4K, four times native resolution, without a hitch. Might just be that this game is a little bit worse optimized. Or the 1.1 patch does it. That might also do the trick. Oh, let me stretch for a bit. Oh, God damn it. Oh, Valhalla looks great when it's blurry. Oh my god, I lost the other one, the other window. Let's try to hunt the Celtas. Wait, did the original have Great Shaggy? Yes, it did, right? But Great Shaggy was an afterthought, I think. I think that was it. Come on. But yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense that it would run worse suddenly, because the CPU is chilling at 17%, even with streaming. It's like chilling. Doesn't make sense that it suddenly runs worse. I would get it if it had like slowdown, and we don't have any dropped frames or anything. Like there's nothing. At one point I will have to get a better PC. But currently I can't afford a better PC, so... And we mostly stream on stuff like PlayStation 5. And this PC just has to handle the streaming. Oh, where's the Celtas? I think it starts in area 4. Doesn't it? Or area 2? Or area 9? We have to watch the cutscene. Oh, I think the cutscene is in area 7, isn't it? I don't remember. It's been a while since I played for you. But yeah, I've been privately playing for you in the last month, sometime in November. I got up to Gogmasios, so that's something that's... Oh, there it is, the cutscene. I got up to our Lord Gog. But then I kind of stopped playing because I got distracted by other games. I need to get back into it and actually finish the job. And get into the end game as well. With all of the Apex monsters and stuff. But yeah, all of G rank is not in this game, so we don't have to worry about that. I think it still looks fine. I mean, it's playable. Oh wow, that bug is hitting a lot harder than I thought it would. Let's see if we can beat Celtas. This somehow feels a bit different than what I remember from For You, but I can't put my finger on it. Where's he going? Yes, do we have a paintball? Oh my god. That was the shortest sub ever. Yeah, I know what mounting is. Go. Yeah, we broke the horn, I think. It's hard to get back into the flow of Monster Hunter. After you've played too many Souls games, it's seriously an issue. I'm also getting pretty tired today. It's been a long day, for sure. But yeah, I'm going to play Monster Hunter every Tuesday and Thursday. So I'd appreciate if you follow me on Twitch or on YouTube, you subscribe. I'm playing Monster Hunter every Tuesday and Thursday, usually. Souls games every Monday, Wednesday. We're going to play retro games on Friday and do a surprise stream on Saturday. Even I don't know what's going to happen on Saturday yet. If I can. Sometimes I skip my streaming because I don't have time. But yeah, I'd appreciate it if you follow me and subscribe me. That always makes my day when I get a new subscriber on YouTube. And I really want to do more for this channel, but I'm still a small creator and I'm trying to build, you know, a small community slowly. That's great. Now we only have to do the... Oh my god, do we have to do the sushi fish one? There are the aces. There's the ace cadets. I know about upgrades. What do I actually need to upgrade the Switch Axe? Either Monster Bone M or a Great Jaggy Claw. You get by defeating a Great Jaggy. So. Oh yeah, also expeditions are a thing. Poor Armorer, by the way. They never get any attention. Oh no. I forgot I have to redo all of the egg quests. Oh god. I was so proud I did them all on my For You save, and now I have to redo them all. I think we can go for one more, I think. Maybe two more. Great Jaggy. Do we have enough to make sushi fish bait? Is the age-old question. You don't sell bait, do you? Make a fishing fly and I don't know, insect husk? Yeah. If I gather enough, I can get enough sushi fish baits to mitigate that one. But I think that's something we can do for next time. I think. They do give you tinged meat? I have never seen that. I don't think in For You they give you tinged meat on that quest. I don't think. Tinged meat has been a thing in the past for Great Jaggy. I think I need to go this way. And I need to find bug spots. I need more mega fishing flies and insect husks. So I can get enough sushi fish bait. The pain of starting a new Monster Hunter game. Always gathering. Get back into it. There's a Great Jaggy. I remember this cutscene. These cutscenes are really cool. I always liked them. they do give you a sushi fish bait in the quest, but I always remember it was not enough. I always remember that they didn't give you enough sushi fish bait for the entire quest. Really going to make me do it, huh? I really have to do this 3DS style. I think I'm pressing the wrong button. Yeah. Yeah, I need to find a solution for the Circle Pad Pro being lost thing. I'm pretty used to it on my 3DS, by the way, to just hit the shoulder button and send it to the monster. But I'd rather not have that, if I can. The good thing I can say about this game is, since we don't have a G rank, it's going to be easier to 100% it. Seriously? Come on. They're almost done anyway. Always hitting the wrong shoulder button. I should probably remap that. That great Jaggy takes more of a beating than I thought it would. So far it doesn't feel too different from For You. Monster health seems to be pretty much the same. For me it's just a combination of just I'm playing bad and need to get used to the controls again. Got enough glue globers at least. We need those later on for upgrades. Oh my god, Charge Blade. Don't get me started on Charge Blade. Holy shit. Charge Blade almost felt unplayable for me. It's probably still pretty much playable, but it's a huge downgrade. Oh my god. I mean, Switch Axe pretty much feels the same. Doesn't For You. I've made it to Kog'Mazios with my Switch Axe in For You, so I think it's pretty solid. Switch Axe doesn't feel the strongest in For You. That's for sure. It doesn't seem like the damage values are there at all. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, in For You, I basically managed to easily beat Dalamadur solo with a Charge Blade, and I'm struggling with my Switch Axe to do the same. I don't know if it's just this Charge Blade being absolutely broken. That might be another thing. Charge Blade in For You is absolutely broken. Okay. What do you have in mind? Yeah, Charge Blade is absolutely broken. So is Insectlave, for sure. Okay, so I think that's where I'm going to end the first initial stream for Monster Hunter 4. I'm getting really tired right now. And I should probably grab something to eat. We're going to continue this playthrough on Thursday. Different time, probably, if I can. Yeah, it does feel... Insectlave does feel pretty much the same it did in this game. In For You. So yeah, I'm going to grab something to eat, and then I'm going to end for the day. I've been streaming a little bit late today. Usually I stream a little bit earlier, but I didn't have time to stream today. And this baby showed up in my postage today, so I had to stream it, obviously. Still fun to receive a Japanese game in the postage. It's always great. And yeah, I really wanted to stream it today. It's always cool to have a different version of a game. It's not as noticeable for me as much as the jump from try to free ultimate is. Obviously there was Portable Third in between. I haven't played Portable Third yet, so that might be another playthrough we might have to do. But it's not as noticeable as a jump so far, unless you play Charge Blade, because Charge Blade is very different. So I thank you, all of you, for watching and interacting with me in chat. It was a pleasure to have you. If you want to see more, we're going to stream more on Thursday. Just, you know, subscribe and follow me. Hit the notification bell if you want to get updated on when I'm starting my streams. I usually try to make community posts and stuff to announce my streams. Sometimes it's not possible, like today, because I just literally know I can't stream 30 minutes in advance before I do it. But yeah, I try to follow the times I have set for streaming. So yeah, thanks for joining me today, and I will see you. Let me get this right. And I will see you next stream. Thank you for watching, and Trilightning out.